nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, can he get onto this? Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. And the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Belletti. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's come to nothing. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Figo. Figo delivers. And the keeper beats it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. In towards the back stick. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland, played into space. Now it's Figo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
McAllister. And this is Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
There's the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Drogba. Rudiger. So what can they make of this? Now it's McAllister. Can he get it through? Dida punts it upfield. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's off and running. No, again there's no way through. Costa Corta. Belletti. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in, played out wide. Back into the middle. Now it's Messi. Cleared without complication. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United, very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 4.
That gets things going for the second half.
À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro 22.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the
Chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's good play. That is good strength. Played back. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to snatch it back. Played back in. And the shot! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Drogba. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nesta makes the interception. Rivaldo. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. That's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely feet. Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this...
And Messi! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has 2.
Attention, changement.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Belletti. McAllister. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Changement. Le numéro 99.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Pour le
fact.
remplacer, le numéro 20. Ronaldinho. Changement.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Taken back almost at once. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pelé. Drogba. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. There's the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. And this is Drogba. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a cute ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. And here's Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Vieira. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! No joy, but a decent try. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mateus. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Il y aura 4 minutes
4
de
added
temps
minutes on the
additionnel.
board.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. Bonucci. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. And Mateus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pelé. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's going in strongly.
Just eases him off the ball. No, he's not getting past him there. Drogba.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
And it's Belletti. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a good run down the right. Makelele. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ronaldinho. Crossed in. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now he's off and running. Short changes him with that pass. Belletti. McAllister. And here's Drogba. Pele is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Now the ball in. Gusto attempts a clearance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This is a great chance to take a lead. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Pele with the cross. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Drogba. Messi. Oh, super ball. Belletti. Played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And it's Belletti. Aimed beyond the defence. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pelé looking here to chip it through. Manchester United are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Drogba. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for moves. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho threads one in. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Makalele wins the duel this time. And it's Aubameyang, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Que des informations sur le trafic viennent de s'afficher sur l'écran géant. Changement. Le numéro 97. Le numéro 13. Alors
that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Le numéro 22.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Rooney! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space, and he's... Pele! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are sitting... And the finish! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Del Piero! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Ronaldinho. Pele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Pele, tries to play it through, and he's straight offside.
Changement. Le numéro 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 11. Le numéro
Manchester
7.
United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Rooney. It's come to nothing. Lampard. And it's Del Piero. Here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. Opts for safety. Araujo. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Lampard. Makalele. Roberto Carlos flashes it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Attention, changement.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Del Piero. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Owen. Makaleli cannot be beaten that easily.
Changement.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? In towards the back stick. And the keeper beats it away. Rooney. It's Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. Quality ball. Now it's Owen. Owen. It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, nicely intercepted. 5 minutes to add. Conte. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lovely feet. Belletti. Mateus. Brahim Diaz. And that's it. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.